Races and Fun has returned with another dangerous race course, again bringing out that pool with the circling shark. Deadly way to finish a race indeed. And before we get started, let me remind you to check out the Carreras Extremas second channel for Races and Fun, now with commentary in Spanish, bringing you that cultural diversity in the channel. McLaren and Camaros will be the teams today. Camaro and McLaren to get things started here. Camaro, the lighter green car. McLaren on the far side, the darker car. And they'll head to that shark pool. Both of them will avoid it. A good way to start for both of these racers. And will be empty for now, but I'm sure wet tires will find their way down into that pool later on, and the Camaro will cross way out in front, but both cars will be safe. We got this orange Camaro here on the left, and McLaren GTR on the right with a spoiler on the back. He's on the near side here as he rolls out into the lead. Through the first couple of curves we go, now to the shark pool, and there goes the Camaro. That orange car dropping right into the pool. Shifted off the left side of the track there and goes tires up. First car to do so, and all the McLaren has to do is finish the race. He struggles doing that, and he's gonna come a little short. Right at the finish line, cannot get across, and they'll still give him the win, but what a disappointing way to finish. Camaro, McLaren, here we go again, except the McLaren is now white. Still a spoiler on the back. And we'll head to the pool. Camaro gets by, and the McLaren still will not fall in. He was behind, but somehow the wrong drop was triggered, or the McLaren was able to avoid it. He certainly won't win this race, but he won't have to dry off either. Camaro will speed to victory by many, many lengths. McLaren comes across in front. No problem. Camaro, McLaren, this time blue and green. The two cars are the McLaren on the near side with the spoiler, and the Camaro there just turning around right after the transition piece, but he will send the McLaren right into the drink. That green car does a 360, but will coast to victory here. He spins around again. He's gonna have trouble getting over the line, but he will coast over there. A little bit of a difficult beginning for these racers today. Camaro, yellow, greenish one this time, and that darker, more tealish McLaren. They're neck and neck through the first couple of turns. Now the McLaren will get held up there at the transition piece, but will avoid the pool again. They've at least been good at avoiding the pool, though not so much as far as speed goes. The Camaro will take this one as long as he can finish and not lose any of his speed. Goes around the 180, he goes sideways, he loses some speed, but not enough to stop before the finish line. Both cars will cross the Camaro way ahead. Sorry, way ahead there. Camaro blue, McLaren red. Here we go. 720S, that McLaren. Nice, sleek-looking car. Maybe the speed will be in its favor today. Whips around the first couple of curves. Now in front by a hair, and he will send the Camaro right into the drink. That was a good move, and mercifully so for the McLarens who have struggled all day. He will bounce around in that transition piece a little bit and get out. The 180 is going to bring him to the end. He turns around and will finish backwards. Maybe a little showboating there. And it was really neck and neck up until that transition piece. Camaro, McLaren. McLaren, your lighter colored car on the far side. First couple of curves coming up here. They are neck and neck here, coming to the pool. And the McLaren will just avoid the pool. But I don't think a win is going to be in order here. As the Camaro still way out in front, smoothly taking through that transition piece. McLaren following behind many seconds later. You can see him just barely pulling out there, almost like he's in a parking lot. He'll whip around that 180 and be able to cross way behind. Camaro and McLaren, here we go, red and blue respectively. Camaro on that far side, that red car very slow as we head to these first couple of curves. Camaro still behind, and he might go into the drink, and yes, he will. Right into the pool, right in the center, tires up, almost hit the shark on the way down, and the McLarens will get a break here. We'll Hopefully they can finish. No. Will he get across the line? Yes, he will, but I could have counted on a calendar how long that took. Camaro with 5 cars left, McLaren with 3. And we head to the second round, and things will get a little faster out there. Camaro and McLaren. This time the McLaren with the spoiler. Darker car back out on the track and with an early lead. Started behind but gained speed quickly. Now to the pool. Both cars. Wow! The second car, the McLaren, was in front and had the advantage but could not hold on and actually went to the drink himself. I don't know what happened there. Maybe a failure of mechanism. But I did not see that coming. The Camaro in second place to the transition piece actually was the car to get across. And the Camaros have had giant strokes of luck today. McLarens have 2 cars left to try to hold on. Out in front, the McLaren on the left side, he just gets across. Drops the Camaro into the drink, and they needed it. Only 2 cars left to their name. One of them sure to hit the semifinals. He will go down the track backwards. He will skid into the wall, and he will cross the line. And good thing. McLaren here on the left side, Camaro, red and green. The 2 cars here racing now. McLaren on the near side, out by just a hair, but now the Camaro has it, and they both flip over through the transition piece, but both cars will avoid the pool, and they will actually be quite close going into the final dark part of the track as the lanes open up here. McLaren will be out in front, and they might have one more car to squib into the semifinals, evening it up in the semifinals. And there you have it. 2 cars from the McLarens will be seen in the semifinals, and it will be the battle of the Camaros to decide the remaining participants. That darker Camaro here with stripes on it on the near side, way out in front, opening that trap door, and there goes the blue Camaro as he drops into the water. Tires will go up, get all wet, and hopefully not become lunch for the shark. And with that, the darker striped Camaro will get across. Two Camaros left, 2 McLarens. Semifinals, here we come. McLaren on the left, Camaro on the right. Red versus black here. Number 78 on the black Camaro. And will he have the speed? Yes, he will. Out by a few lengths, but he will not drop the McLaren into the water, who will have a final chance to take this race as long as the Camaro messes up here in the final turn. How will he do? Both cars are pretty slow right now, around the 180. Goes sideways, straightens out though. He will cross the line and head to the finals. Camaro will at least have 1 car in the finals, but will they have 2? Blue and light green here. The McLaren, that blue car on the near side with a lot more speed out of the gate, and it might be a McLaren versus Camaro race here in the finals. He crosses the middle section, does not set off the trap door, and the green Camaro will be fine, but unless the McLaren messes up here around the 180, there will be no problems. Sending a McLaren to the finals here. They both head down the track with marginal speed around the 180. Looks like the McLaren has all the speed necessary to get across the line. And the Camaro may not cross here at all. Doesn't matter for him anyway, he's already lost, but he won't even have the decency to finish up the race. Here we go to the finals. Best 2 out of 3 will be the format of these finals, as you are used to. Camaro, number 78, the black car with the red stripe, and McLaren here on the near side, the dark blue car. Falling behind as we head through the first couple of loops here, and now it is the black Camaro to drop that blue McLaren right into the drink. And because 2 races are necessary to win the finals, that McLaren will have to come out of the water and race as a wet car. As we head to the second race of the finals, they have changed lanes, and McLaren wet but determined will round these first couple of curves. Behind though, he might get into the water again, and there he goes. Flips over to that piece of track and has no luck staying out of the water. That number 78 Camaro, who flips around and may not even get to the end here, has a little bit of speed, and he will take the overall victory as well. Congratulations to the number 78 and the Camaro team, who was able to just pull out the win here today on Races and Fun. That's going to be the end of the video, and we'll see you next time for more Hot Wheels racing.
Muy buenas tardes, amigos, amigas de Carreras Diecast en español. Vamos ya a la primera contienda. Corvette amarillo, el gran nacional de color oscuro, van en la recta, doblan a la derecha, patina el Corvette, le saca una ventaja al nacional, dobla otra vez a la derecha, van a la bajada del tobogán, vienen, se tiran a la bajada, pasan por arriba, el coco gira, se queda el nacional, se queda, atención, viene el Corvette, salta, perfecto, pega, no golpea.